Hi guys, welcome back, and we've got another chain of command update. So let's have a look at some of what we've got in front of us. These are my German Panzer Grenadiers. Now I painted them just fairly quick, just to get them, just to try out a few concepts. So one of them was testing out contrast paints for the first time, and that was on the skin. Turned out alright. Think I need a stronger base coat, but realistically that'll do quite fine. And then the other was having a go at making my own contrast paint, which was from FW Inks Payne's Grey, Flow Improver and Contrast Medium. So I'm fairly happy with that. However, the jacket I think needs to be green. Like, it's not, that's just too blue grey. Fine with that for the trousers, not for the jacket. And because it was my own contrast mix, it had varying different results, but all in all grey. So I think that'll do fine for the trousers. It's one of the darker ones that came out, but again, for trousers that'll still be fine. So I've been looking at how to do the jackets, and a lot of it is use field grey, field growl, whatever you want to say. And the issue with that is I've looked at a few different paint lines, and they all have different colours. And then I've looked at what field grey was for German uniforms, and that was all different colours. There's a photo that you can easily find on Google for field grey, and I think it has something like 7 or 8 different uniforms, ranging from darkish green all the way to brown. Which brings me to these paints. So a few of the paints I've looked at that I have, because I don't think I'm going to go out and buy anything different, is dark green, which yes looks brown. That's how it appears, so that's an option. Not my favourite one, but an option. Another one is light green RML 82. Let's believe, I think RLM 82 is for vehicles or some such. Not quite sure. That's a nice green. That's kind of leading the way for me at the moment. Another option is the camo dark green. Quite dark, but nice. And then black green, which is like that, which is too dark. However, on maybe is that going to show it the nicest? You've got the little lapels, the collar, and they are done in a darker green to the rest of the jacket. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to do, I don't know if to do the light green. I'm undecided between these two, and I'm kind of airing towards dark green, and the only reason I'm airing towards dark green is that's how they'll look next to each other. Kind of airing towards dark green because I'm not going to just flat paint it on. I'm going to glaze it over, because I wanted it to be a bit more grey than any of these colours are, which the field grey paints I've seen are a fair bit more grey. So I'm going to glaze it over, and hopefully the fact that we've got a blue grey underneath will mute some of that flat colour in these out, and the darker the colour, the easier it's going to be to do that effect. So I've got some experimenting to do. I might do them on a test bit of miniature or something like that, but either way, that is what we're working on. I've done no more progress on buildings because I'm looking at getting some more buildings, as I mentioned on my Wolfen Studios Facebook page, from Charlie Foxtrot Miniatures, and I think I'm going to get those. I also want to get another Sarissa production village house, and then I should be good to go. I'm also from Charlie, I think it's Charlie Foxtrot Miniatures, I do believe they also do, let's have a quick look in their shop. I'm not sure if they do roof tiles as well. Yes, they do. They do roof tiles. So for the church, I'm thinking I'm just going to buy strips of these roof tiles, and all they are is just cardboard, and they've laser cut out loads, so you can just put them on, glue them on in strips. So for the church, I'm definitely going to be doing that, and they do look pretty good. For the other buildings, I'm going to use the wooden coffee stirrers I've already got, and I'm just going to make my own roofs from them, like, you know, line them up. That one's wonky, so that couldn't be used, but line them up. Just top and tail them, and that'll be good to go. And I think if I do them on, I don't know, sticky tape or something, or if I just clip the tops, put them on, then clip the bottoms, I'll get a uniform look, and that'll be fine. So that's my plan for those Russian buildings. I need to do that at some point. And I've also got a lot to build, so I've got to get my Germans out, and I've got to see if I've got enough stuff to do a pioneer squad that I've built separately, and if I don't, I've got to build a pioneer squad that have got metal backpacks on from the Warlord games pioneer range, of which this is one of the models. So it's all, that's like the early German, I think that's the Blitzkrieg Germans, with an additional pack of white metal bits that you can put on. So this flamethrower is from a blister, but the other one that you get is just 2 arms and a separate head and a backpack that you glue onto a plastic miniature. So might have enough already built to do them. If not, I'm going to build them with a backpack, and that'll be fine. I've then, for the Germans, also got the crew and I'm not sure what they're called, but they're like the 2 sets of axles that carry the 88mm gun around. I've got those to build, and I've also got what I got from the Games Expo that's just gone by. Got from Rubicon Miniatures. The 88mm gun's also from Rubicon. I've got a little half track. It's not the bigger Hanomag, which I do want one of, but this I thought is going to be cool. My brother can ride around in style, not that he's ever going to be putting it, but that's the idea I've got for these. Or I've got sniper teams, they're scout elements, so they could go out and whatnot. So it'd be cool for little scenarios like that and whatnot. So I've got one of these. Now, for the Russians, which I've also got to get built, I've got a box of the standard Russian infantry. I've then got a box of the Siberian infantry, both from Warlord games, and I've also bought a few other bits and pieces. So first up is a tiny little T26, and this can build, I do believe, quite a few variants. Oh, there you go. So I think those are 4 examples variants, and then these are all the different ones you can get. So a 31, a 32, 33. Quite a lot of different marks. I could be wrong. I do believe those are for Finland, because I do believe these were used in the Winter War. Am I right? Blah blah blah. Oh, here you go. Capture teeth are used by the Finnish, Germans, and Romanian and Hungarian forces. That's pretty cool. But this is going to have the red star for the motherland and Stalin. So, got that to build. We have a mid to late war T-34 85mm gun and a T-34 76. Now, the cool thing with this is it comes with the same turret as the previous tank, which means I can put it on, and I do believe it's completely separate as well, so I can use this for my Kursk games where I'll need a couple of these, along with this one. So they're slightly different, and For chain of command, I'm not sure it makes that much difference. The turret definitely will. But yeah, so I've got those to build. And then I also put in an order, because I could get quite a lot of stuff with the Siberian veterans and the Russian infantry box combo, but I couldn't get everything. I mean everything. Always everything in chain of command. That's quite a tall order, so let's have a look what I managed to get. Oh, just knocking stuff over. So I got a Soviet heavy machine gun team. This is a Dishka, I believe it is. Dishka 12. Yep, so I got that from Warlord Games. That's a heavy machine gun, and then I'll also need, because this comes with 3 crew, I'll need another 2 plastic models to go along with them, but that'll be fine. I then got Soviet light mortar and flamethrower teams, so I've got a little engineering team and a spare mortar that can be used for a support choice. I've got this box blister that doesn't want to close. This is a ZIS-2 anti-tank gun. Again, I think this comes with 3 or 4 crew. I think it needs 5, so I'll be needing some extra plastic models. That's going to stay lying down. 100% not needed, 100% need. Russian standard bearer. So I'm thinking what I might do is I might use this guy to represent Guards regiments in the Kursk campaign, because you can buy support option as support options. You can buy an SMG squad, you can buy a Guards rifle squad. Really really good stuff. And then this, because I think you get a commissar in the box, but who cares. I found if you call up Warlord Games themselves, because I don't normally order through companies direct, I'll go through companies like Darksphere and whatnot, but if you order from Warlord Games direct, which all of this was, they had one of these models. Now this is, it's not going to show it very well, it's a commissar with a flag. This was sold as a free miniature when you bought one of the bolt action, I think it was Armies of the Soviet Union, a while ago, and they moved this along with all their other limited edition models over to made to order. So I gave them a call. I asked if this was still available, and they said it's not normally available on the store, but it is available made to order. Put this order through over the phone with all these. Turned up 5 days later, I think it was. Brilliant. Really glad I got this. Not even sure if it's ever going to get used. It's just cool. Big commissar with a pistol, with a big hammer and sickle flag. Love it. So I've got quite a bit to work on. I've got a few more, little bits to order, and then I should be good to go. So hopefully we'll be able to get a little bit of work done on that this week. Not sure what I'm going to get done. The painting might get left until I've got the rest of my Germans done, so I can just do the Germans in one go, because I think it's something like 8 crew, maybe another squad of a few riflemen. I'm not sure. Might not even need to do that. Anyway guys, thanks for stopping by, and I'll catch you next time with some more Chain of Command updates. Bye. Well guys, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, like, comment and subscribe. Also be sure to check out our Facebook page at Wolfing Studios, the link's in the description. As always, thanks for stopping by, catch you next time.